Hi everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're exploring whether or not you should use the Canon R6 for live streaming. How does it work, how to operate it, how to put it into OBS, and is it overkill for live streaming and doing video calls and that kind of thing? Do you need it? Let's talk about that in this video. I use Elgato Camlink, or I've got these cheaper ones which are off Amazon. I'll link all of them down below. These are extremely cheap, and compared to the Camlink, you can notice a difference if you pixel peep. But I got this for £8, and the Camlink is like £120. So the difference for the quality is very, very marginal. The difference is just not worth the money. So get one of these, link down below. I'll link the Camlink if you want to go for the Camlink. Neither have failed me. Both have been working for, the last few months. I've had the Camlink a couple of years. This I've had 2 months and it's still working. So definitely worth the £8. I've picked up 2 or 3 of them just to make sure I've got backups. But the R6 for live streaming, when you plug it in via a capture card like this one, this is what you see. You see all the information. I have the rule of third grid up as well for photography, and the eye tracking. The eye tracking on the R6 is crazy good, and that is one of the advantages of live streaming with this particular camera. There are some drawbacks, and we'll talk about that in the video, but all you have to do is press the info button to get rid of the different information around the outside of the screen. So I'll just press that now for you, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. That one, you press it once, twice, and then you still have the eye tracking, and then you press it again and everything goes. The autofocus still works when you're live streaming through HDMI, which is brilliant, and that is something I haven't got with the other cameras that I'm using. Usually I stream with the Canon M50, and I'll show you the M50 now for comparison. Then we'll put the two side by side so you can see. This is the Canon M50. As you plug it in, I'll just turn off all the information for you as well. The only difference with the Canon M50 is that you lose autofocus. So when you turn the information off, you have to turn it into manual mode to get rid of that face tracking square around my face, which is a little bit unfortunate. So let's just press that for you. If I can find the button. Twice, 3 times, and then we have to press manual mode. Manual focus, and then we have to focus on my face. So this is the Canon M50. Me personally, it doesn't really affect me having manual focus because I don't move around a lot. I generally just do some live streams talking about tech, news, updates. We have some chat shows on a Sunday as well. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss any of those uploads. You'll get notified every time I upload and when I go live as well. So yeah, press the bell and subscribe. It's free. But yeah, if we switch back to the R6, and then what we'll do, I will put them both together side by side so you can see the actual comparison between the two. Okay, so this is the comparison between the two. Looking on the screen, the R6 is noticeably sharper, but let's just check I've got myself in focus before I totally slag off the M50. The M50 looks fantastic. The M50 I cannot recommend enough, especially with this Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens for the M series cameras. It fits on there, brilliant, no adapter needed. It's an amazing lens, and you've got that 1.4 bokeh. I mean, you can see the Xander round sign is literally within touching distance, and it's nice and blurry and out of focus. It's fantastic. The R6, brilliant, looks really good. It's very simple. It's plug and play. They are both Type D micro connection, HDMI connection, so you need a Type D to normal HDMI fitting for the Camlink. And if you're in the USA, you can also use the web utility app from Canon. It only works in the USA at the moment. For some reason it's still in beta and it's only available in the USA. You can't download it in the UK or Europe or anywhere else in the world. Yeah, so it will work through USB-C on the R6 and through HDMI, I presume, on the M50. So yeah, that's it. Both cameras, very good. Fully recommend the M50. For about £500 for the camera, £400 for the lens, so just under £1,000 for that live streaming setup. The the Canon R6 is £2,500 for the body only, £2,900 with the kit lens. So the difference is noticeable. So you pay for what you get, but is it overkill? So for live streaming, there's a few things I recommend. I do recommend using a camera because you get the best image quality. It's just the best image quality, as simple as that. And there's a few options. I have been using, up until the last couple of weeks, I've been using the M50. Very happy with it in manual mode. It's a fantastic picture, like I've said before. I might even carry on using the M50 for my live streams. The advantage with the R6 is that you get autofocus, and the quality of the image looks like this. I mean, it's very good image, but other than that, there isn't much difference. Both cameras have a 30-minute LCD turn off screen limit, which is annoying, so you have to make sure you press the shutter after 30 minutes. There is no way to turn that off on the M50. I don't think there's any way to turn it off on the R6 either, so that's slightly annoying for live streams. So what I do is, when I'm in a transition or something and the screen's changing, I just quickly press the shutter and it resets it for another 30 minutes. The battery is a lot bigger on the R6, so that's the advantage as well. It's not going to die for a couple of hours in standby mode. The M50, I tend to use a dummy battery plugged into the wall, so it'll never die. So very cheap, you can pick those up. But it's overkill. The R6 is overkill for live streaming. It's an expensive camera. You don't need it. I will show you quickly what the GoPro looks like. I fully recommend using the GoPro for live streaming. I've got the GoPro 7 Black, and you can plug it in via HDMI using a cam link as well for live streaming. It works. It's got the HDMI out port. For GoPros 8 and above and the new 9, there is a new software from GoPro which lets you plug in via USB-C to do live streaming just with a USB-C. You don't need a cam link, so that's even better. Just download the software. I'll link that down below as well off GoPro's website, and you can use that as a camera. I'll just quickly show you what the GoPro looks like for live streaming. It looks pretty good, I've got to admit. Okay, so this is the GoPro. The GoPro is very capable little camera if you've just got one lying around. Most people I know in the creator space own a GoPro, some sort of action camera. The GoPro is brilliant. I like it. The good thing about it is it has no run limit. It won't turn off. It's focus all the time because everything's in focus. And yeah, it's just got a clean HDMI output as well. I get stick for saying H funny. A lot of people comment when I talk about HDMI. H. It's an English way of saying H. I apologise. But yeah, clean HDMI. There's no need to talk about anything that's around the screen. We don't have to get rid of that or anything. So this, fantastic. And even better that you don't need a cam link with the 8 and 9 GoPro. You can just do it through USB-C. So the point of this video was to talk about the R6 and live streaming. And if you can afford it, of course, buy it. And it just has this extra trick up its sleeve. It's got autofocus, clean HDMI. It's fantastic. And I love the camera. There's just so many things this can do. It's a jack of all trades, and I'm loving using it. So if you are new to the channel, like I've said before, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell, because there's lots more information coming on the Canon R6 coming up. It's out of stock again in the UK, everywhere at the moment. So if you want one, I'm not sure where you're going to get your hand on one. If you're in the UK, US and Canada, I'm pretty sure it's still available. But it's another thing it can do. The R6, fantastic, fantastic camera, and yes, you can use it for live streaming, but it is overkill. You don't need to. That is my evaluation. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, like I said, make sure you subscribe. Loads of videos coming up soon, vlogs, live streams, tech reviews, all sorts of stuff. So I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye.